Without the support from Xantrex, our solar trailer project would not have been possible. With their support, they've given us a Freedom Sinewave 3000 inverter charger. Let's go have a look at it. So here we are. This is the Freedom Sinewave 3000 by Xantrex. This is a very heavy-duty inverter charger. It's got a lot of cool features, especially since it's a sine wave output. That means you can run sensitive electronic equipment on it. They use these in a lot of medic vehicles. This one is ZANBUST enabled with our system control panel that we'll have a look at later. It's got a battery temperature sensor that's installed on our batteries down here. And because it's running 12 volts, I have a very convenient setup of all 12 volts. My panel is 12 volts, my batteries are 12 volts, and the Xantrex runs with the 12 volts. Everything really has worked out well in this tight space, even with the size. I've got my AC output breakers. I ran this all myself. I'm not a licensed electrician. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm not a very experienced electrician, but I was able to, with some help from the customer support at Xantrex and with some help of some friends of mine, I was able to wire it up myself, and so far so good. What's great about having the inverter and charger together is that, simply put, this is it. This is the whole unit. So if there's some days where I don't get enough sun to produce enough electricity to keep my batteries charged, I can always crank up my little generator here and put some juice back in those batteries. Now I have to admit, the charger is much more than I typically will need for my application. It can charge up to 150 amps at a time, or 30 amps I believe is the default setting. And with that ZANBUST enabled system control panel, I was able to lower the amp input down to around 5 amps. So that lets me use my small generator to put power through my inverter charger into my battery bank. So I have the system control panel here, which ties directly into the inverter. It's like a plug-and-play system. And now, while I'm in my space here, I can set this to enable, press enter. That remotely turns on the inverter. Now I have my lights on, my fans going, and with that sine wave output I can charge my sensitive electronic equipment. So another great thing about the Xantrex 3000 is that you can set this up anywhere you need to. Once you have this unit, you have your batteries, and you have your renewable energy source, you could live totally off the grid like I am. So I really have to thank Xantrex for their support and for all the work they're doing